Good morning, YouTubies. It is exactly 6 o'clock in the morning, and it is Friday, the 7th of March. It is 30 degrees. Is that right? It is. No, hang on a minute. Yeah, it's 30 degrees. It's cold, so I'm not going to be out here too long, but I've got to get these dogs all pooped. Got to get the day started. Anyway, video number 71 out of the 75 hard challenge. So let's get this day going. It's Friday, so what does that mean?
Lunch the bench.
Lunch where?
The banshee.
Okay, so it's Friday, so that means banshee lunch. So I have a choice today. Do I get fish and chips or do I get steak tips?
You should get fish and chips because I'm thinking your dinner's going to be steak tips.
Oh, so fish and chips it is then. So let's get these delicious fish and chips eaten and into my belly. Bye-bye. For no reason. There we go. Fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips. Oh, get out of the way.
No chips.
Fish and chips, no chips. You get salad and blue cheese or smashed dressing. Today has been one of those days. It's I was supposed to work. They cancelled me. They told me I wasn't working. Ooh, 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 ooh. It is so cold. It's windy as hell. Hope you can hear me. And then they call me and tell me that I need to come into work. So I'm going into work. Still no word from my mechanic, but I know he's busy. And he's a mobile mechanic, so he drives around, and the weather is absolutely terrible. So I really would feel bad with him coming to check on my car anyway. So if you watched the previous video, but nobody did, because there's only like 43 reviews. That's a slip up. There's 43 views on it. That's got me thinking. Reviews. One of my jobs is a service type job where we educate the public, and we actually get reviews on that on one of our websites. And I will be honest, I get a lot of 5-star reviews. And yesterday when I was in teaching one of my classes, one of my instructors came in to the room to monitor what I was doing, and it's highly unusual. Normally they're busy doing their own thing, but apparently one of their classes cancelled, and they came in to talk with me, and I was like, everything okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm just here, jokingly, he said, I'm just here to see how the experts do it. And I'm like, why, what's going on? And he goes, well, I just don't get any reviews, and you get so many 5-star reviews. I'm wondering what's going on. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not, this instructor is phenomenal. He's very technical. He knows everything about everything. I know nothing about nothing. I just provide a service. I literally make sure that my clients are just basically having fun. And if they ask me a technical question, I refer to somebody else. I go, I don't know. It's like not something I know. Ask him. So I don't get bogged down in all the technicalities, and I don't get bogged down in all what exactly everything is. The way I treat the job in the class is that I'm there to provide people with an experience, like a carnival ride, for instance. It's like they're here, they're going to try it out, and they're going to leave. So that's how I approach it. He approaches it way differently. He approaches it like he's educating people. I'm like, okay. So anyway, he watched me, and I said, what's your thoughts? What's anything I do differently or anything I should change? And he goes, no. He goes, it's just amazing how you can be rude to people and they laugh. And I was like, well, maybe that's a skill that I have. And I did tell him I bartended for like 100 years. I bartended all over the world. So it was like something you had to learn was number one, de-escalation. People are getting angry, upset, drunk, whatever else. You got to try to break that tension. You got to try to, make everybody leave on a happy note. And so that's just how I learned way back in the day. You can be rude to people. You can insult them. As long as you're laughing and big smile on your face. And he just said that he didn't think that was something he could ever do. And I'm like, well, I said, I apologize that I don't know how to teach that. I says, but, hopefully, it's something that you can pick up over time. And he's not young. I'm making this guy sound bad, and he's not. He's actually a super, super nice guy. I think he's amazing. My hang up was he was upset that he was not getting reviews. And I'm like, why do you care? And because I'll be honest with you, I know I'm tooting my own horn. I'm saying, look at my reviews. And I know I must like it or I wouldn't be talking about it but I honestly don't give a shit because I don't care what people think of me. Honestly, I don't care. So as long as I'm doing a good job, I suppose that's a way to know that you're doing a good job is because people are responding by willing to sit down and write a glowing review for you. And he takes that as a slight, as he spends all this time teaching these people and nobody ever gives him a review. I literally said to him in closing, I said, well, do you ask for reviews? And he said, what do you mean? And I said, I literally say to everybody, I said, okay, so have you had fun tonight? If everything was good and you learned a little bit of something, anytime you're bored, anytime you have 5 minutes to spare in your day, please feel free, leave a review for me, please. And 90% of the time I would say they don't, but 10% of the time they do. And it could be a few days later. Sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 days later, I'll get a review. And, I said, but I ask. I literally say, if you have time, write a review. But this guy thinks that he shouldn't do that. He thinks that's a little unprofessional or something he's not comfortable with. But I'm like, just ask. Just say, hey, can you give me a review? And again, if I cared what people thought about me, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. It's like, I honestly don't, if somebody said I was doing a bad job, I would try to figure out why I was doing a bad job and then try to fix it. Anyway, that just came to my mind when I said that reviews. So I must have been thinking about that. And let's not forget the obligatory time lapse or B-roll. Here we go. Boom.
Bring your raincoat.